Tonye Cole sues Wike for 40 billion naira over defamation claims. It's getting hotter in Rivers State politics. Businessman and former APC governorship candidate Tonye Cole has taken a bold legal step, dragging FCT Minister Nyesom Wike and Channels Television to court, demanding a massive 40 billion naira in damages. The lawsuit stems from alleged defamatory remarks Wike made during a live TV interview, and that, according to Cole, damaged his reputation and integrity. Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to Gist and Go, where we bring you verified stories and smart analysis from around Nigeria and beyond. If you are joining us for the first time, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notification bell so you never miss our latest updates. According to a report filed at the FCT High Court in Abuja, Tonye Cole accuses Nyesom Wike of defamation after the former governor allegedly called him a thief and made claims about mismanaging state assets during his time as a government associate. The remarks were reportedly made on Channels Television Politics Today program in September 2025. Cole's legal team says those statements were false, malicious, and intended to destroy his public image. He is now seeking not just 40 billion naira in damages, but also a full retraction, a written apology, and an order for Channels TV to delete the interview from all its platforms. This development adds yet another twist to the long-running rivalry between the two prominent Rivers politicians. Many observers believe the case could expose deeper tensions in the state's political structure, one that has pitted Wike's influence against emerging opposition voices like Cole. Now, my people, let's take a moment to really weigh this matter carefully and look at it from both sides, without emotion, without bias, just straight talk. When you look at this case, it's not just about the 40 billion naira or who said what on TV. It's about reputation, power, and perception. Both Tonye Cole and Nyesom Wike are strong figures with long histories in Rivers State politics, and both have their supporters who believe deeply in them. From Tonye Cole's side, this lawsuit appears to be about setting the record straight. He is a businessman who has built his name in the private sector and later moved into politics. So for someone like him, reputation is everything. Investors, partners, and voters all look at your public image. So if he feels that his integrity has been questioned on national television, it's understandable that he would want to seek legal redress to protect that image and clear his name officially. That's his right under the law. And it also sends a message that public accusations should be backed by evidence, not emotion. But on the other hand, from Wike's perspective, he's a politician known for speaking his mind very directly, sometimes without filters. His style of leadership has always been outspoken and bold, and to many of his followers, that's part of his charm. So some might argue that his statements, even if they sound harsh, could have been his way of expressing political opinion or defending his own record. It's also worth remembering that political discussions in Nigeria often get heated, especially when past transactions or controversies come up. So his camp may see this lawsuit as politics playing out in another form, a continuation of the political battles that have defined Rivers State for years. Now, looking at the bigger picture, this situation shows how politics, media, and the law are becoming more connected in Nigeria. Before now, politicians could say almost anything on live TV and move on the next day. But now, people are realizing that public words have legal weight and that interviews, especially when aired nationally, can shape public opinion and even careers. It also raises important questions for journalists and broadcasters. How do you balance open political debate with responsibility to prevent defamation? Should interviewers challenge or fact-check guests on live shows? These are issues that affect the whole media industry, not just one channel. Another point to weigh is what this could mean for future political rivalries. If Cole wins this case, it might encourage other politicians and business figures to take legal action when they feel defamed. That could bring more accountability and carefulness to public speech. But if Wike and the broadcaster successfully defend themselves, it could also reinforce the idea that freedom of expression in political talk should be protected, as long as it's not malicious. So whichever way it goes, this case has lessons for everyone: politicians, journalists, and even everyday citizens who use social media. It reminds us that our words carry power and that truth, context, and respect still matter, even in politics. At the end of the day, only the court will determine who is right or wrong legally. But for the rest of us, it's a chance to reflect on how we speak, how we report, and how we hold our leaders accountable fairly and responsibly. So my people, before we close this chapter, I'll ask you, what do you think about this? Do you see this as a step forward fairness and accountability, or just another example of political rivalry finding a new stage? Let's keep the conversation respectful and balanced in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell for more verified updates right here on Gist Angle, your trusted voice for balanced news and fresh perspectives.
It's Gist Angle.